Hey guys, what is going on? So today we're going to be reviewing the brand new iPhone 15 Pro FineWoven case. As you guys know, I usually review every single case that Apple releases with the brand new iPhone, like the clear case, silicone case, and the leather case. But this year, Apple has removed the leather case and replaced it with this brand new FineWoven case. And you can already tell by the box and also the price tag that this case did in fact replace the leather case. So as you guys can see when I open the box like this, it opens exactly like the previous leather case. So I've been seeing a lot of news about FineWoven accessories, especially the FineWoven case, saying that it's very easy to scratch and it just does not feel good. It's just not a good case. So when I took this case out of the box for the very first time and held it for the very first time, I really thought that this case was a very high quality case and it felt very good in my hand. So as you guys can see, this case is made out of two different materials. Well, two main materials. It's made out of three materials, I guess, with the metal buttons, but it's this kind of like rubbery, not really rubbery, but like plastic material, and then the FineWoven material on the back and on the inside of the case. Those are the two main materials, which is something different because usually it's only one material, like the silicone case, it's all just one, silicone case, or the clear case, it's all using the same plastic for that case. But in this case, it is two different materials. So that's something we haven't really seen, and honestly, I have some concerns. So I'm going to go ahead and install this onto my iPhone 15 Pro, and as you guys can see, I got the taupe colorway. I just think this looks the most earthy and the color that I like the most. And so we're just going to install it really quick. And we do have the MagSafe animation, which is pretty neat, not really a big deal, but I really do like that. It kind of matches the color of the case, just like the previous leather and silicone cases. When I installed this onto the case and when I started using it, I noticed that the edges of the case just don't really feel that good. They don't really blend as well as I thought they would for being a $60 case, because like I said, this is a two material case. So having, a plastic kind of material on the sides and then the FineWoven material on the back, it doesn't really do a great job of it like smoothing out on the sides. And that kind of defeats the purpose of like these new iPhones, because they're obviously supposed to be more comfortable to hold with the rounded corners. But with this case, it just doesn't feel that great to hold in the hand, especially one-handed. It feels like it kind of digs into your fingers on the side. But anyways, when this phone is installed into the case, as you guys can see, it has a nice little screen lip, which is always something that you want to see in a case, especially a $60 case. So basically, when you lay your phone, screen down, your actual glass is not going to touch the surface, which means it's not going to get scratched when you lay your phone, again, screen down. And same thing with the back. It has a nice camera lip right here as well. It's a nice plastic camera lip. So basically, same exact thing. If you put your phone, camera down, your actual cameras are not going to get scratched or damaged, which again is very, very important. And if your case doesn't have that, is there really a point to having a case? The next thing I want to talk about is the durability in the build of this case. So again, this case is made out of two different materials. It has this rubbery kind of material. I don't know exactly what material this is, but honestly, it feels pretty durable. Like if I drop this case, the phone will be perfectly fine. And I'm actually going to be doing a drop test with this case with the iPhone in it. So if you want to see that later on, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and that video will be coming out very, very soon. So yeah, this case does feel pretty durable. The only part that doesn't feel durable, again, is the FineWoven back. I've seen pictures and videos of people getting the FineWoven case, or even in the Apple stores, and they have scratches all over the back. And the thing that's different between this case and a leather case is that leather cases, and leather in general, when it gets scratched or marked up, it kind of has a self-healing element to it. But with this case and this material, it does not do that. So basically, if you scratch this material, it's going to stay like that forever. But with leather, it kind of does that over time with patinas, and that's just kind of how it's supposed to look over time. And that's kind of concerning, because I feel like a lot of people put their phone, back down, and this material is going to touch the surface all the time, and it's going to get worn and just not going to look good over time. So that's something that I'm really concerned about. The next thing I want to talk about is the cutouts of this case, which are exactly like the previous leather case. So on the bottom, as you guys can see, there's a speaker and microphone cutout, and then there is the USB-C cutout right there. The only thing that concerns me with this is that if you use third-party USB-C adapters or connectors, it might not fit with this case on it, because the cutout is very, very, slim. So if you plug in a thicker USB-C cable, it might not plug into the bottom of the phone, because this case cutout is very, very precise. So that's something to look out for. If you guys are thinking about getting this case, make sure to bring your USB-C adapters or connectors or whatever to an Apple store and make sure they actually fit before you purchase this case, because it's a pretty slim cutout. And also, I can see that it's not really perfectly lined up, which honestly, this is the first time this has happened to me. Usually when I get an Apple case, a leather case, silicone case, whatever it is, with Apple, the cutouts are very precise and exact. And in this case that I have right here, you can see half of the pentalobe screw, which I mean, it's fine. It's not really a big deal, but I feel like the cutouts are not exact as they used to be. And the next thing that I want to talk about is the main reason why I like to get a leather case every single year, and that is because of the clickable metal buttons. These are actually aluminum buttons that are attached to the case. And like I said, this is the most satisfying button press out of any case that I've owned. And as I'm just going to do a button test for you guys really quick. Okay, super satisfying and easy to press. So yeah, I'm a really big fan of these buttons. I kind of wish they did these buttons on the like silicone case. I know that's probably not possible in the clear case, but these buttons are the best buttons out of any Apple case. The silicone case is probably second, and then the clear case is probably third. The clear case buttons are just not my favorite at all. I really do like that they transfer these metal buttons from the leather to the, you know, FineWoven case, because again, this case is $60, so you want to make sure it has the most satisfying button press out of all the cases. And then for the MagSafe compatibility, so I wasn't even going to test this because I was like, nothing is going to change, you know, there's not going to be any difference between this generation and the previous generation, but it turns out that these magnets on this FineWoven case are probably the strongest magnets I've felt on any case. I don't know if they replace the magnets with even stronger magnets or something like that, but so if you use like a car mount or something that needs to be, you know, stable, this case has really good magnets. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to talk about this case really quick, and I just wanted to wait until I had the phone in hand because I did get this case before I had the actual phone, but I wanted to test it out with the phone inside of the case because I just wanted to make a complete review for you guys. So yeah, final thoughts. I'm really scared about this back getting scratched over time. The wear is going to look a lot different. The USB-C on the bottom, if you have some kind of like thicker USB cables or adapters, it might not fit. And also the comfortability on this case with the two different materials, you know, the edge on the side, it just doesn't really feel that great. It's not really a big deal, but it's just not as fluid as like previous leather cases or silicone cases or clear cases. In fact, I think the silicone case or the clear case probably feel better than this FineWoven case, which is honestly kind of sad because this is the most expensive Apple case that you can buy. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Again, I'm going to be doing a drop test with this case with the phone inside to see how durable it is. I really think it's going to be just as durable or even more durable than the previous leather case because these sides feel very durable, and I think if I dropped it, nothing would happen to it. So, but yeah, if you guys want to see that, make sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button. That video will be coming out very soon. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.